YouTube?
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be showing you how we make our version of enchiladas, red enchiladas. So stay tuned. So the things that I use are Guerrero tortillas, just some cheese, whatever kind you like on your enchiladas, and I use this enchilada sauce because to me that's how our family likes it. Some people will think like, oh, that ain't homemade, or you know, stuff like that, but this is how we like it. Okay, so we're gonna start with shredding the chicken. We already had it boiled. So this is our chicken, it's boiled. We're just gonna shred it all up.
You need to charge your life. You're making some rice here on the side. You need the sides. You're gonna have some good enchiladas. You need some good rice on the side. But that's a whole nother video.
Okay, so now I'm gonna get I finished shredding the chicken. Okay, here's all the chicken. This is 2 breasts. Okay, 2 chicken breasts. What I usually do is put a medium with the chicken and cheese, just to kind of like give the chicken inside a little bit of spice, but my kids don't eat it anyway, so it's kind of just like me and David, and we prefer like a little more spicy. So what you gotta do is put your chicken into the pan, all the chicken. And what it used to say was to put half of the can into your mixture. So that's what I still do. It doesn't say that on there anymore. I don't know why, but that's what I do. You put that in there, mix it around. And then you get some of your cheese, whichever one you want. They're pretty much the same. This one is taco cheese. This one is cheese for Mexicans.
That's what it says, cheese for Mexicans, right there.
Okay, so but we're gonna use the taco cheese on the inside. You use about like a good 2 handfuls inside. Okay, you think that's enough?
It should be good. What you want to do is cook this on a medium to low. You don't want it to burn.
So basically you're just letting it melt together. This is going to be your inside of the enchilada, obviously. Just letting it all. You know what, we might need a little bit more.
Just a little bit, ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm not even using the spoon anyway. I was using it like this. Because it looks the same. Alright, so after you got that, you don't even really need to heat it up. It's just to get everything mixed and melted together. So basically you can, if you want it still warm, just put it on a really low heat, which is this one here. Put it on a low heat, maybe 1. Because it doesn't need to cook. The chicken is already boiled, cooked. Alright, now I'm gonna spoon this mixture into this bowl, just so I can have it out of my way. Because I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. Okay, so now I'm going to, I already put my chicken in this bowl out of the way. Now we're going to the making it part. Now I'm gonna put some oil in my pan. This is where, like, because like I said, people will say, you know, oh, that's not homemade, whatever. But this is where it's gonna help you taste homemade, okay? Oh my god, that was my rice.
Oh no, not the rice.
Okay, it's gonna taste homemade because every time I have made these enchiladas, everybody loves them and they don't even know that it just comes from the old El Paso can. So, this is a good step if you want your enchiladas to taste and seem like homemade. Alright, so you need one on, obviously, with oil, and the other one just on a low simmer with your enchilada sauce. The reason why I'm putting the oil and the enchilada sauce in a pan is because we're gonna do it like, obviously, like people make their enchiladas. You put your tortilla in the oil first to fry it up, and then you bring it over and dip it into the sauce, and then you transfer it here and fill it up. This is a medium can and a mild mixed together. Alright, so now we're gonna put some of our tortillas in the microwave just to soften them up a little bit. So I warmed up my tortillas in the microwave for roughly 30 seconds. Transfer them into the oil. Let them fry up just a little bit, just to cook them. Bring them into my sauce. And this one you don't want too hot because you are going to be rolling the mixture and you don't want to burn your hands with this stuff, so you just have it on just a low heat. Then you take it out. Transfer it right onto your pan. I'm going to show you how to roll up one. Just roll it up like that and go all the way down the line. So again, we take the tortilla. And it is a very messy process. You're gonna make a mess. But it's worth it.
Oh, real worth it.
Alright, so that's pretty much it. We got all of them done here. Again, I'm just gonna show you again how to do it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Explanatory. You just put your thing up in there, take it out, drop it in the sauce.
Put that thing in there and drop that thing in the sauce.
Put your chicken up in there. These are gonna be two fat ones because
it's all good.
Usually when we have leftover of this chicken here, we'll save it like in a container and make like tacos for lunch or something like that. Because the meat just by itself tastes really good. So we get the remaining of the last can. We just sauce them bad boys up. All over. Make sure to get them all covered up. you hit them with that cheese.
Mm.
Taco cheese.
First is the taco cheese. This cheese is only for tacos. Don't know why we're putting it on the enchiladas.
An enchilada is pretty much a taco. It's just rolled up.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just a chicken taco.
Yeah.
So the first time we ever made enchiladas, funny little story. We made them ground beef, and we were staying in this little like rinky-dink trailer, and we had a little toaster oven, and we made our little the same way but with ground beef, and we made our little enchiladas in the toaster oven, but they came out pretty bomb. So from then we kind of experimented like what we liked, how we liked to make it, and these, I'm telling you, man, they're bomb. Like, they taste so homemade. You gotta try them. Now we're gonna put the cheese for Mexicans.
Man, and this cheese, you can only use it if you're Mexican. It says it right there on the label. Cheese for Mexicans. It says it right there. Plain as day.
We're gonna put some of this on there too.
We should sue that company. That's racist. It's all good though. Someone else is gonna have to sue them because I'm not. Mmm. Look at all that cheese. Mmm. That's clogged arteries written all over that. Look at that. So good though, so worth it.
Okay, now we're gonna pop these bad boys into the oven. I have made these before, and I didn't put foil, and they don't come out as good. Like, I think that the foil keeps all that moisture, and they come out so much softer. So much more, like the cheese is better. So if you have it, wrap them up. So we preheated the oven to 325. I'm gonna cover these bad boys up real good. And they all fall on the floor. So we're just gonna leave them in the oven for about like 15-20 minutes, just so that everything's cooked already. So we're just putting it in there so that everything can melt and, you know, form together, and we'll see you back in a second.
Hey, so we back. Crystal had to go take a phone call real quick, but I'm here to pull these out so y'all can see what it looked like, alright? It should be about done already. Out. Now see, this is what you want it to look like. This is what you want it to look like right here. This right here looks beautiful. Look at that. Look at them enchiladas. Let's see. See, man, that looks good right there. Oh yeah, that right there. See, that's what they're supposed to look like. So we're gonna close this thing out here in a bit, but that should be what it looked like at the end right there. That's it right there.